So my name is Laure Itard. I'm chair of the Building Energy Epidemiology chair at the Delft University of Technology. And we have participated in this annex on building energy epidemiology with 3 PhDs. Fedra, Paola, and Shima, that some of you may know. Although our participation was limited, I think it has been a great experience from at least 3 points. The first point being that we have been given the possibility to share the studies that we have been doing in the years before the start of this annex. We did many studies about the so-called energy performance gap in the building stock, meaning that we came after, as so many groups in the world, of course, that our models were not predicting well the energy use when we look at the complete building stock. That gives enormous problems for policy making, as the CO2 savings that we expect are then not achieved. So it gave especially to Fedra Filipidou, who did a lot of studies with the Norwegian University of Technology, and to Paola, who studied giant databases that we have in the Netherlands, to share their experience about the causes of these differences at building stock level. Additionally, it gave me the possibility to rename to name my chair Building Energy Epidemiology, as we were doing this type of studies for a long time, but it had no name, and now it had one. So that was really brilliant. And additionally, we had Shima, who participated the most into the annex. And participating in such an annex is really important, because it gives a good international network, and it gives the possibility to share knowledge, and the development of knowledge goes then much quicker, and it's much more exciting. And I think we can be, I am very proud that Shima managed, together with many people of the annex, to write 2 beautiful papers about classification of building stock energy models, and especially about the uncertainty and sensitivity analysis that was just stressed by Jan. Uncertainty and sensitivity analysis is not that very easy to do, so it's not done a lot, but that is extremely important for the quality of the model and the quality of the predictions. And for us, that has been a kind of discovery and enormous learning trajectory to do that together with people who were specialized in that types of models. So I would recommend anyone to do this kind of things together with people from other universities. And another thing why it was excellent to participate in this annex is about the sharing of top knowledge. I mean, sometimes you feel a bit isolated in your research group, and now you are able to find many more people and to meet them and to discuss with them what you are going to do, and especially in the field of the different approaches, the types of building stock energy models and the scales used in the world, and advanced data-driven calibration methods. We really learned a lot. And continuing on that, I think for us, a main point has been the awareness of differences in the situation. Daniel told it already, the Netherlands is a relatively small country with very typical ways of registering data, meaning that we don't care unfortunately, I would say maybe as much as others about privacy. Now, I'm exaggerating. We care a lot, but for instance, the energy use is registered by our national statistics at address level. So as a research institute, we know at address level what is the yearly energy use in all houses in the Netherlands. And we notice, for instance, that other countries do not have this data, and so are developing other methods from which we can learn a lot. And what I've learned is maybe it's not necessary to calibrate models at address level, but you can also do it at neighborhood level or at regional level. And you can use disaggregation models to retrieve, to infer the properties of building. And what to me also was very interesting with the development of many people, especially in the US, if I remember well, coupling this energy model with GIS models and GIS data. So when it comes to how it is good for a country or for the Netherlands to participate in it, of course, Daniel Said is working at the Netherlands Enterprise Agency, and it's about the enterprise. Of course, we have not been working that much with companies, for instance, but the knowledge that was developed is essential for the energy transition policy making in the built environment. And it helps us embedding it in international developments. And what's more is that the knowledge that we all get in this annex can be used and is used to contribute to national programs, either by working on these programs like the IEBB program, which is the Integral Energy Transition in the Built Environment, and by going further into developing guidance how to validate the core Dutch building stock energy software, and to look at local differences. For instance, we see that the calibration problem, calibration may be different if you look at the city of Amsterdam or at the whole Netherlands or at the city of Leiden. Of course, the knowledge we did helped us to, in the analysis we made of our national share database, containing a lot of information about social housing. And to conclude, the knowledge is also very useful to contribute to the setting up of future programs. So I just want to thank IBC for the possibility to participate in the annex. And as you see on the map, and Daniel already said, we are a really small country, but still it was great. Thank you so much for your attention. I will pass the word to staff rules now. Sorry, staff, I just had forgotten.